Welcome, everybody. We're back in Nassau today, and we wanted to show you our top 10 things that we thoroughly enjoyed when we've been in Nassau.
Nassau sometimes gets a bad rap as a port that you don't even want to bother getting off the ship at. But we strongly disagree. And these are the things that we've really enjoyed doing while in Nassau. And a lot of them are even free.
Yep.
So that's even better for those of you who are cruising on a budget.
And before we get started, we just ask you to like and subscribe and click that notification bell to be alerted of all our new videos that are coming out. We really do appreciate it, and it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Now let's dive in.
All right, we're going to count these down from 10 to number 1. We're going to start with number 10, Atlantis. Now you might be thinking, why is Atlantis number 10? Well, honestly, the cost. It can run anywhere from $200 to $250 per person per day. That's pretty pricey.
It gets up there.
And normally outside of our budget. But there's a lot of fun things to do. And so if you've got the cash, definitely something to check out.
Now, there's some things you could do for free just by walking around and sightseeing, such as looking through the Marina Village, where you can look at some yachts and even eat at a few of the restaurants like Carmine's, or stop at the Dilly Club that features specialty authentic drinks. How about some shopping at the Crystal Court shops by the Coral Hotel, or try your luck in the casino? Now, if you want some real fun, head over to the Royal and head downstairs to the lower level of the main lobby and check out the aquarium. Here you'll find some sharks, stingrays, and various fish that will blow you away. At number 9, we're going to talk about Margaritaville. That's right. Margaritaville has a day pass that you could buy. It's roughly around $85 to a little over $100, depending on if it's during the week or a weekend. Now, I did a tour of this entire facility, and I'll leave the link down in the description below. And they have a nice private beach area as well. And, you could get in there, you can have a little bit of fun. It's not far from the ship. So that's why it's our number 9 choice. Okay, the next one is on your way to see Margaritaville, and that is the British Colonial Hotel. Now, this thing was pretty unique when I walked in. You'll see all kinds of old style architecture, and it's just a great spot to walk in and take a quick look around. Next up is the Pirate Museum. That's right. For right around that $15 mark, you can get in and look at all the history of the pirates in the Bahamas. It's kind of a neat little tour. It's kind of self-guided, but there's a lot to look at, and I think it's pretty enjoyable as well. Next to that, if you like to look at older churches, there's an Anglican Cathedral literally right across the street, and that's something that you might take a look at. It's free to get into and take a look around, and it was a really unique experience to go and take a look at that as well.
Our next stop is Parliament Square. For those of you history lovers or people who like to look at those architecture or those kind of things, Parliament Square is really great. The buildings are all beautiful. They're colored. They're bright pink. Most of them, they're from the 1800s, and they really are a fun way to learn a little bit about the history and the government of the Bahamas. Number 5, we've got the straw market and shopping. For those of you who love to shop, Nassau offers a variety of really fun and interesting items that you can look at. There's the famous straw market, which has these little stalls with tons and tons of handmade crafts available for you.
Just to be sure, don't pick anything up because they are very aggressive there and you will wind up buying it.
Yeah. All right. Once you leave the straw market, the actual straw market, you can end up on Bay Street. And there's a lot of really fun shopping places. There's candy stores. There's a whole ton of amazing artwork available.
Standard diamond jewelry and all that stuff as well.
And you can also even just stay at the cruise port itself. There's a lot of little kiosks and shops showing all sorts of handmade things from around the Bahamas. So if you're looking for that perfect souvenir for that family or friend back home, check it out. All right. And our next stop is Fort Fincastle. You can actually probably see it up behind us. It's over by that water tower. It is an old fort from back in the colonial days, and it is really fantastic. The fort itself has some interesting architecture to it, and it has a short self-guided tour that is really kind of fun. It only costs a couple of bucks to go in.
Like $3 to get in.
$3 to get in. It was super cheap, but it was a lot of fun. And again, if you're into history or any of that pirate culture, it's definitely something to check out.
Our third favorite thing that we do here is going to Junkanoo Beach. It's a short walk from the cruise port, maybe about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. It's a free beach. It does get a little bit crowded, but you know what? Here's a little tip. If you walk a little bit further down, there's some shady spots and you don't get involved with all the craziness. So it's a nice beach that's close by. You do need to bring your towels. And if you wanted any kind of lounge chairs or anything like that, they will charge you. But just going there, doing some swimming, it's a free day. We really love it. And our second most favorite thing we love to do is going to Blue Lagoon. Now, that is an excursion that you usually pay for through a cruise ship. And it runs, oh, what was that? Around $100, give or
Well,
take.
it does depend what options. Blue Lagoon has a lot of different options for you.
Yeah.
Because you can take just a beach day, which is
That's what we
fantastic.
did.
That's what we did. It was just the beach day,
Yeah.
where you can sit on lawn chairs. It includes a lunch.
Yeah.
They even, I believe, had an option where you could get drinks or without drinks. So again, prices vary depending on what package you book. But what was also really awesome was all the different animal encounters that they offered.
Yeah. You can walk up and you can see some of the sea lions sometimes, maybe the dolphins. And it's just a really cool environment. They do have also an aqua park for the kids, which is an add-on. But if you have some little ones, it could be a nice little day for you. But we really did enjoy it.
It's a short ferry ride from the port. They meet you right at the port and they take you right there. It is a private island that you go to, but we really enjoyed it. And like I said, there's options there for everyone. You want a quiet beach day? You could do that. You want to play with the animals? You could do that. They really got something for everybody.
Yep. And we also have a full video of that, and I'll link that video down in the description below if you want to take a look at it.
Check it out. And our number one thing that you've got to check out when you go to Nassau is the Queen's Staircase. This is a really amazing feature. In the 1790s, over 600 slaves carved out of solid limestone this 66-step staircase that goes from Fort Fincastle at the top of the hill down to the city at the bottom. And it was, again, carved by slaves. It is a really amazing architectural feat, especially when you figure they did the whole thing by hand. It really is really amazing to see.
Yeah, it is. It is really a sight to see. It's free to see, so that's why it also made our number one on our list. So there you have it, our top 10 most enjoyable things that we love to do when we go to Nassau.
What did we miss? Did we skip your favorite item to do? Leave that down in the comments below and let us know what we need to see the next time we come to Nassau.
That's right. Thanks a lot for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time, and happy cruising.
Happy cruising.